Hello everybody, this is Count Christo and this is part 4 of the Black Ice campaign. Let me just check that my mute button is working since we fell foul of that earlier. Good, it is. Fantastic. Okay, so we are working on Anschluss, our first glorious territorial acquisition. And what else are we doing? Right, we've got some Spanish volunteers. Just one? That's weird. Okay, it's been a couple of days, so excuse me if I'm not quite up to date with what we're doing. So I've read all your comments and they are extremely helpful. In case you don't know, I do read every comment that ever gets left on the channel. It's very easy to do because they all come up in the same box. So I do see all of your comments. Oh, we're not on native symbols. Give me a second here. So if you want to leave suggestions and things, you can be assured that I will see them. Right, so a couple of things that people have said. First off, they say that changing your laws in the way I've done, to have no formal officer training and a reserve army, means that I miss out on events. But I can't make decisions, and there are some focuses that if you don't do them, you don't get like good events and things. But basically, if it doesn't tell me that something's going to make a difference, I can't use that to inform my decision. Because I'm sure there are innumerable ways that things I'll do will make events go better or less well. But since I don't know them, I'm not going to spend, an hour reading all the wikis and working out exactly what the optimal set of laws is. So I'm just going to go with the best in-game modifiers. And, if we lose some events, then we lose some events. If he dies, he dies. So I think that's the approach we're going to take. All the other things people sort of saying. Oh yes, this guy's name, Guderian, is how you say that, I believe. Guderian. So there you go. I apologise for my butchering of your name, Mr. Guderian. Heinz Guderian. No, what's the... Oh god. I mispronounced one thing and now I forget the other one. What's the equivalent of Mr. in German? Is it her? Like her Guderian? I don't know. You can that could be the next one that you can shout about in the comments. Right. What was the other helpful comment? Yeah, so these... I still don't really understand these artillery. Like, if we were to build... Whoa. I've left on the larger division selection screen mod, which has made this look a bit weird. But the airplane deployment is fine. Yes, good. In vanilla Black Ice, the airplane deployment is awful. You can see 3 planes, and it includes their pictures on this screen. So you can only ever see 3 different planes at once. I don't understand why I said I wouldn't complain much. So I'll stop. I'm going to make a separate video, as someone suggested in the comments. Good idea, by the way. I'm going to do a separate video about some of my problems with this mod. Having looked around more, the mod is this might count as a complaint. The mod is basically not finished at all, unless you play as Germany. But hey, we're playing as Germany, so should be able to get a good run out of it here. Now, attacking Madrid is freaking impossible, so I'm going to wait and then support a massed nationalist attack, I think. Okay. Something else someone said which was very helpful was apparently some advisors are hard to fire. So when we fired Goering, sorry, not Goebbels. We still have him, right? Somewhere here. Goebbels? I'm pronouncing his name wrong too, probably. Apparently some people are hard to fire, and so when you fire them, you lose political power. Yeah, here we go. Reduce their power and influence. Removing this person will trigger an additional cost to 100 political power. We might want to get rid of him anyway, because he's negative 5 political power, and 1% factory output, and 5% national unity. What could we replace him with? Plausibly. Efficient psychopath looks alright. Alright, next research. I think we still probably should have gone concentrated, because it just looks a lot better with all these extra bonuses you get earlier on, but we'll manage. Resource gain efficiency might help. Do you infantry we want to do? Yeah, we want to invent anti-tank early so that we can fill our divisions with anti-tank, because when you invent these things, it creates a huge deficit. Hit more to see if we can do them. Oh no, wait, they're still 39. Sorry, 38 tech. What can we research? We can get the next light panzers. Get the Panzer II CLTPZ, which is just a slightly better one of these. Yeah. And also unlocks Panzer IIs. It might be that this Panzer II battalion is the pure Panzer IIs rather than mixing in the Panzer Is. So that might be a good thing to do. We should probably do that at some point. Any World War I tech we need? Still need this artillery attack. Let's just get that. We're going to want to have the nice little boost to artillery attack there at some point, I have to imagine. Okay. Anything else I need to be doing right now? Oh, we got shifts and supply issues here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, some of you go over and line up on sure, Czechoslovakia. Right, so we've still got huge deficits. Missing horse artillery, transport, artillery prime movers. Did I put heavy artillery into all of my infantry? I did. Yes, that's probably why we have a big deficit right now. But that's fine, we can deal with that. These guys... Hey, there's Anschluss. Hey, how can anyone say that Austria is not German? We get it all, we get 75 political power, bit of world tension, and we get the question of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia event. Interesting. Welcome to the Reich. I am going to delete all their divisions. We'll think about the heavy tank... Sorry, the tank division. Just because we want to get their equipment and we don't want to have to train them. How is your light tank division? Trashed here. Okay, you can go too then. Anyone else? Yep, some mountaineers here. Cool. So a bunch of free equipment that we got there, basically. Yeah, if you just all assign here, that'd be great. The question of Yugoslavia. Now, I'm not sure what these do. It's possible that this is the thing that triggers the civil war, but let's squeeze on them. Why not? Next up, solutions for Slovenia. Increase allied anger by 1. I feel like they'll say no to this one. Press claims on South Tyrol. This doesn't cause any allied anger. Oh, that'd be quite funny. But there's not much there, so that doesn't seem necessary. Let's get Memel. It only takes 11 days, and like I said earlier, I think there might well be some dockyards over there. Supplies fine again. Okay, factories. And I have now fixed the factory issue that we were having. I've turned off the extended streamline production mod, which does not work with this mod. They have increased the number of factories you can assign per line from 15 to 16, which is a bold step. Seems like a complete waste of time, to be honest, but there you go. Maybe there was some historical reason. I don't know. Let's get a little bit more on the heavy artillery. Let's pause while I already have good while we assign this stuff. Infantry guns I've found to be a huge deficit issue. Daily balance minus doesn't seem likely. How long until you reinforce? Why isn't it? Let another day pass. No, it's not telling me. Interesting. Infantry guns. Where are the infantry guns at? There they are. 300 days. That's not too bad, but we could do with a bit more on those. We're fine on most of this stuff. I want to get our division HQs above 10,000. Let's go with a bit more artillery here. Let's get some more plane production going on. I'm told that these are actually cast for flying at night, so I guess we should be using like light bombers. 14 ground attack compared to 9. I don't appear to have close air support that you use in the daytime, which boggles my mind. Maybe that's these? Ground attack 2. Nope. Okay, here we go. I just didn't scroll far enough right. Good lord, this texture is too large. Okay, these guys, I think, are what we should be using. Or maybe these. Ground attack 11. Let's compare these side by side. Hinkel and Stukas. I've heard of Stukas, I think. Oh, they're so much more expensive. No, let's not get these. They are better. They're so much more expensive. Let's get these CAS. All right, so switch off that artillery barrage thing. I want to invent these CAS. And until you do invent them, forget night CAS. Well, we're not going to fight at night. 5 factories there. Stick another 5 on there, and cancel this production line. I should have done that the other way around. No, there was no way to do that unless we were out of factories. I was trying to retain the production efficiency, but there's no actual way to do that when you're full on factories. So in terms of, we could produce some more Panzers. Panzers are crazy good. Punching through the enemy line. Let's do that. Looks like we're quite low on these motorized, these motorcycle groups, get a bit more of those. And I'm told you need crazy numbers of these two. So let's put actually just a couple of these factories on those. I'm told you need crazy numbers of these, and this little lack here does appear to bear that out. How many recon things we got on here? We've got a reconnaissance battalion and a cav recon. We may want to put on as well a motorcycle recon, but that will cost a crazy... where's the save button? Oh, good, I thought I'd clipped it out. That will cost a crazy amount of motorcycle recon, so we're not going to do that yet. We are going to use SS battalions, because they appear to be just strictly better normal battalions, which is bizarre, considering the SS, I mean, you know, they were just another branch. But anyway, we're going to use some SS infantry, because they are, let me check if I'm right, are they strictly better? Yeah. But not on soft attack, interestingly. Although I'm told I can buff the SS battalions using focuses. So, for example, we should do this, because it gives you a recruitable population buff, and we should do Hitler's Youth as well. Anschluss or being at war. And what does it do? Won't tell me. Okay, arms deals. Yeah, no, I'm not using factory output for political power. I don't think that's worth it. It should be factory output for civilian goods, by the way, if you're selling arms, political power on what you use to sell things. Okay, so we've tried to realise our eastern claims. We'll see what happens there. We could try this. I'd rather do Sudetenland next, though, not recent major land acquisition. So we'll just wait on that. Right, let's establish the SS. It only takes a day, and that gives us a good national spirit. If you're going to have a flag, like recent land acquisition, make it a national spirit, so I can see it. Okay, so we can avoid this, or we can say, yeah, give it to me. And you get more political power, and division training time goes up slightly, but you also get more recruitable pop, which seems like a really good national spirit, so that's going to be useful. Form the, whatever, Memo Lithuania Falls, excellent. So, we got, yep, 3 dockyards, very nice. That's a substantial number considering how few we have. Alright, so now we can do historical or ahistorical, and I may just not. This takes 1 day, sorry, it takes no days. Let's just do that. Alright, so here are the guys, and yeah, we received these at full strength and with elite modifiers. That's, I mean, try not to complain here. That's ridiculous. Delete that unit. We still get the equipment free, and there's not much I can do about that, but the idea that you should just get free units with maxed out experience, like, the SS weren't just recruited and were immediately Ubermensch. They had to train like everybody else. Silly event chain. Anyway, we're moving on. So, political power. We could lower the bracket. Only gives 2% political power though, so that seems not at all worth it. We have high taxes. We could go extreme. Extreme. 3% less consumer goods. Less retention. I think we're fine with high taxes. High taxes lets you do all the things I really want to do, I think. Wow, it costs 375 to go to extreme investment. That's crazy. I'm not going to do that. What else should we change? Is there anything else we want to change in here, really? Oh, yeah, I was thinking of going to cooperative government for the extra 6% national unity, which will make no difference right now because we're already at homogenous. But if we slip down from homogenous, we might want to drop it down to cooperative or interventionalism, just to get that little bit of extra national unity, because we're not going to have trouble getting to war. I mean, come on. We're Hitler. It's not going to be tough. Alright. I think, given that there's so many industrial researchers, I had undervalued these just because they're not new, but industrial concern, considering that you do so much industrial research in this mod, I mean, look at all of this stuff. And I'm pretty sure all this comes under industry, because this is industrial development. So, all of this, definitely worth getting an industrial concern, chat. Historical Waffen SS. Okay, so now is that all that does? Just gives us men? Alright, at least these guys aren't at full strength, but they have got a certain amount of strength. So, yeah. You, sir, you are fired. 9 days to do that? Never mind. I would like to do... Is it this one? Yeah, this one gives us a research slot. So we will do that one. Not sure why the SS are giving us research slots, considering they were, you know, predominantly concerned with military policing. But there you go. Does it have an excuse? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay, so any attacks on... Yeah, okay. Let's try joining this attack. Oh no, that's them trying to break out. Okay, well, we'll go resist that. Help resist that. Get some XP. I'm looking forward to the war in China. The focus tree in China, by the way, is the same focus tree from the... it's one of the few focus trees that's like completely redone for what's technically a minor. And this is just from the mod, the like China focus tree mod, which is the same one they use in 56. It's actually a really nice focus tree. I like this tree. It's quite. I think I find it quite balanced, really. I mean, they're relatively balanced anyway. It's still very strong, especially because your ability to unify China so quickly. If you rush down these, it's only something like 3 focuses. Like, I mean, 1 focus meaning 70 days. It's 3 focuses, and you can unify all of China. Very valuable. So we're currently building lots of civilian factories. I maintain that that's probably a good idea. We are going to want to bang out a lot of armoured vehicle factories and small arms and equipment factories. Probably some artillery factories as well. And a couple of vehicle factories. Have we got any vehicle factories right now? We have no vehicle factories. You know what? Give me 2 vehicle factories as a priority. And we'll just delay these slightly. That's fine. Getting a bit of a vehicle discount is going to be good, because we have, vehicles includes cavalry equipment, I think, right? I don't have one, so I can't see the modifier, but we'll be able to see it in a bit. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the cav counts vehicles. So how long is this major recent land acquisition? We shall see. Oh, we need Achtung Panzer soon as well. When is our Panzer? We need that like next, I think, right? Yeah, we need to do Achtung Panzer next. Alright, so we finished Dispersed Industry, which means we can start doing all of these lovely things, which all give us 1% factory output each, which is why I am going to basically do all of them. Those new CAS, I really hope they're still light aircraft. We're basically not going to worry about the sea, is my plan. It may be a terrible idea, I don't know. Maybe United Kingdom is going to convoy raiders to heck. Oh, did they just take Madrid? No, it's a defense, okay. Maybe they're going to convoy raiders to death, I'm not sure. But I feel like we should be okay. I'm not going to go super historical on terms of... Well, I was going to have Italy in the faction. But I'm not convinced that that's a good idea. Because the AI is just not good. So... I'm not sure. Well, we may have a couple more episodes going up before I have to actually make that decision. So let me know. Should we have Italy in the faction? Because I mean, just generally, AI is just not worth having in your faction most of the time. How long is this deficit? It's only 100 days. That's fine. It's mostly heavy machine guns that's causing the big deficit right now. I am going to keep. Have I just been fielding them in 100s? Yeah, good. I am just going to keep doing that just so we can keep our guys organised. No longer negotiating out shipments, which means we're going to get another pop-up about that, which we will merrily decline as we have all the previous. So these are night CAS. I think I'm just going to use them in the day anyway, though. I mean, we're not building any, so they can be, like the Soviets said about the German tanks, they can be used until they break down with no attempt at repair made. We could do with infantry equipment designer, maybe, because there is a crap ton of infantry equipment research. Yeah. Or maybe a doctrine? You get the mobile warfare. Get Guderian not only leading our tanks, but also giving us some research time town. That seems good. Okay, vehicle factory level 2 bit reached. No deal. No deal. Ever. Okay, let's check this out. Is it giving me horse transports? It's actually not. Okay, good to know. Not helping out with the horse transports. We are at 6 Allied anger level. I don't know how high it has to be for them to refuse the state and land. We shall see. I don't know if these two will ever actually join the Allies. France does have a focus to get Belgium into the Allies, but I don't know if they take it on historical focuses. We'll see. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Okay, almost time. So, I believe we decided we are going to support... Yeah, the forts in Spain thing is an interesting It's a bold decision, as Adaway would have me call it. Because it does mean that the Civil War won't end. Ever, will it? I don't think there's ever any scenario in which this war ends. Especially since the Nationalists don't seem very concerned about forcing it to end. There's the combat engineers researched, and the... oh, we get a bunch of extra generals as well, and some political power. Wow, it's a powerful focus you have there. Okay, let's go with something that gives us... Oh, there are some things that give you boosts early. Interesting. Well, we'll just work our way through all of these researches. Good. Free factories can go on. Let's increase panzer production generally across the line. And new focus. Can I do Czechoslovakia? I can. Reclaiming the Sudetenland. Let's see. I imagine it's like when they go over 10 or something, they start guaranteeing people. There's elastic defense. Right, so we're going to hold off on researching armored spearhead. I'm going to go ahead of time on decryption, because in my experience, if you look around, yeah, the AI seems to go ahead of time on decryption, and so I think we should probably do the same. But you haven't already guaranteed anyone, have you? No. So the Allied anger so far hasn't done anything. But Sudetenland is a big one. Three Allied anger from that one. And then how about Vienna Award? None from that. Fate of Czechoslovakia is 3. We're not going to do the second Vienna Award. We're only doing this one to get to this one. Alright, you have to get 950,000 in the field, which we will have as soon as these guys finish training. Ooh, these extra panzers are almost full. Alright, they just need more artillery. Well, let's get a bunch more then. How are they... I am going to keep this mod, by the way, because it does make this bar wider, even if it has this odd effect of doing this. Do we have the army experience to switch these out? We've got Panzer IVs. Those are the heavy panzers, right? I think. We could make this switch, which would seriously decrease the amount of Panzer Is we needed. Rename Wachttrupp. This is the Berlin defense dudes, isn't it? Leave open until finished. Recruit and deploy. Edit this. No, I don't care. It gives you a bunch of events to specifically change divisions so it stays exactly historical. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I think we want to do this, so we're all Panzer IIs, so they're all on the same page. We want to phase out the Panzer Is. That seems sensible. I'm just kind of winging it a bit, but we are now down a lot of Panzer IIs. Okay, let's cancel one of those. Should help a bit. What's stopping these guys deploying? Heavy machine gun teams and infantry guns. Yeah, to be expected. Why do we have British horse artillery transport? And American? That doesn't make any sense. Weird. Construction 2. Nice. Let's just keep banging out all of these factory output buffs over here, I think. It's a lot of research, but if we can get all of those factory output buffs, we're already up to 39%, that's pretty great. Small arms deal. Nope. Oh, are we sending it to China, though? I think we decided we are going to support China. Yeah, has it fired? No. Return to isolation. Oh, God, doesn't sound good. They're not going to build any forts, so they could have definitely done with the... well, I guess they don't need recruitable population, but they could have done with the political power. Well, we'll get that the other way as well. I guess this one gets you faster down here. So, Black Laboratory. Cool. Shame they haven't done the focuses to annex everyone, but we are on historical, so can't really complain too much about that. Okay, well, with the glorious Anschluss completed and Sudetenland ultimatum firing in the next episode, I will say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.